Hi, it's Jeff Goldberg from jgsalespro.com, where we're committed to bringing you measurable and sustainable sales improvement. This is the next edition of my video newsletter, and today I have a question for you. And the question is, are you prospecting enough? Now wait, before you answer without thinking, I want you to really take a moment and think about it. Are you prospecting enough? Well, it's actually pretty easy to figure out whether you're prospecting enough. Simply take a look now that it's one day away from being Q4. Take a look and see, am I on target to exceed my quota or at least achieve my quota by the end of the year? If the answer is anything other than a resounding yes, you probably aren't prospecting enough. You see, when clients bring me in to work with their salespeople on a one-on-one basis as a coach, the first thing I take a look at is their calendar, because I want to see how much prospecting time they're actually doing and how many meetings they're going on. Usually, it's not that they have bad selling skills. It's not that they don't know how to present or they don't know how to close or they don't know how to ask questions or any of the other things that are important in the sales process. Typically, it's simply that they aren't getting themselves in front of enough qualified prospects. So I'm going to repeat my question for you. Are you prospecting enough? Most salespeople simply don't. And then they scratch their heads and wonder why they're not making enough money. So here are your action items for this week. First, I'd like you to make sure that you're tracking your metrics, and if you're not doing it yet, please start immediately. If you're cold calling on the phone, start tracking things like the number of dials you make, the number of times when you dial the phone that you get connected to a decision maker, and the number of appointments you get. If you're on LinkedIn, how many times do you reach out to somebody to invite them to link with you, and how many times do they respond positively? How many discussion groups do you participate in? And how many times do those discussions lead to an inquiry? And how many of those inquiries turn into sales? See, whatever type of prospecting activity you're doing, I'm okay with it as long as it's producing results. Too many salespeople I work with find out that they're doing a lot of activities, like networking, for example, that aren't producing any substantial results. Sometimes no results whatsoever. So the first action item is start tracking your metrics carefully. By tracking your metrics over a month or two, you'll eventually get to the point where you can figure out exactly how much prospecting activity you need to do on a daily basis in order to hit or exceed your goals. Second, contact me if you're not sure how. It's my pleasure to help you. You can reach me via email at jeff@jgsalespro.com, or you can call me at 516-608-4136, and I'll be glad to give you the advice you need. I'm here to help you. Thanks for listening as always. If you know anybody who would benefit from this, please forward it on to them and make it an outstanding day.